Hi there, and welcome to Stutter365, the project in which I challenge myself as a person who stutters to make phone calls every day to overcome my fear of stuttering on the phone, and by doing this, I hope to inspire others to challenge and overcome their own fears. So the thought that I wanted to share for this video comes from an inspirational self-help book author by the name of Louise Hay, I believe it was, at least according to the website I found it at. And it goes, "You've been criticizing yourself for years and it hasn't worked. So try approving of yourself instead and see what happens." And I like this one because it encourages positive thinking. It encourages us to cut out the negative thoughts, to cut out the self-criticism, but instead to approve of ourselves, to say nice things about ourselves. And when you start to value yourself, value who you are as a person, then you feel much better about yourself, and you feel much better about going out and doing whatever you want to do, whether it is making friends or accomplishing goals or anything like that. So yeah, try that. Approve of yourself instead. So the call I am going to make today is to a hotel in Washington, D.C. and I am planning on going to the National Stuttering Association Conference, which is in Washington, D.C. this year. I already made my hotel reservations months ago, but I just made them for me, and now I'm actually going to be sharing the room with another person to help cut down on costs. So I need to call this hotel to change my reservation from a single to a double room. And since this call is a little bit more important than other phone calls I have made recently, it may be a little bit more stressful. So I may have, or I probably will have, a little bit more speaking difficulty than I have had in other recent phone calls. So anyway, it's of course good practice, and I encourage all of you out there who may have a fear of stuttering on the phone, for those of you who stutter, to just put that aside and make those phone calls. Just kind of put yourself in that situation, get out of your comfort zone, and I know after you do that and you make those calls, you will feel better. You'll feel that sense of accomplishment. And yeah, right now I'm a little bit nervous about making this call, but I know when it is over I will feel glad that I made this call, that I had the courage to make this call. And well, I guess that's enough of me talking, so on with the phone call. Hello. Yeah, you'll have to excuse me because I have a speech problem. But my name is Josh Adkins, and I have a reservation at the Washington, or what's it called, the Renaissance Washington, D.C. hotel downtown. The reservation is for July get it out. 2nd through the 6th, and I had reserved a single room, but I would actually like to change that to a double room. I have my, yeah, I do. I have two confirmation numbers actually. One is an online confirmation number, and then one is the Marriott confirmation number. I was just curious, when I booked the room, it was for $139 a night, and I'm just curious if that will still be the same price or if it will change. Okay. Alright. So, will you send another email? And you should have my email address there, right? You do. Right. That, okay. 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 Alright. Sounds good. Um, that's all that I needed right now. Thank you for your help. You too. Okay, bye. Alright, so there was that phone call. It was actually a lot simpler than I thought it was going to be. I thought that I might be on hold for a long time, but I wasn't. And then, I don't know, I thought it might be kind of a lengthy process. I haven't made, of course, many calls to change hotel reservations, but I just told her that I wanted to change it, and then that was it. So anyway, as far as my speech was concerned, I thought it was fairly good in that video. I know I didn't use my techniques like I wanted to. When I make a more stressful phone call like that, it seems like all my easy speaking techniques kind of go out the window. I kind of just forget about them, but I think I did use some, and I got through the phone call. I had a few bigger difficulties, of course, on the S sounds, or the S words, which often give me difficulty, but I managed to get through those fairly easily. And yeah, the whole call went pretty good, so I was pleased with that. And yes, like I said, now that I made that call, I feel that sense of accomplishment. So, to all of you out there who have the same kind of thing that I have, a fear of speaking on the phone, if you just kind of force yourself to make those calls, you will feel better at the end. You will feel that sense of accomplishment. And yeah, and that's what I hope for all of you out there. So, okay, well, thank you for watching this video. Bye.